Now then, people, it's Joe, All Leeds TV, and it is time for your Leeds versus QPR pre-match chat. It's an early kick-off for us then, 12:30 Saturday morning, away down in that there London against QPR. Nerves are plenty, no doubt, but look, I look at the next three. I'm very positive. I feel that we take maximum points from the next three. As I'm saying that, I guess you're all smashing a dislike because there's quite a few people at the minute that are really down after that Sheff Wednesday game. So was I. I understand it. I get it. However, I look at the next three. We have to. If we want to have aspirations of top two and getting automatic, we need to win these next three. We win away at QPR. Listen, I'll get onto QPR a little bit later on, but we win away at QPR. Then we've got two very favourable home fixtures against Millwall, and we need to exercise them demons and absolutely batter Wigan. And I think we can do that. I genuinely feel that we can take maximum points from the next three. Then let's see where we're at for Forest and Brentford away. I mean, they may have been inconsistent within these next three, and we might not be as big a worry. But these next three, we have to take maximum points from. Just before I touch on QPR, please smash a like, please share, please subscribe. If you could as well, please sponsor me for Red January. Run every day in January for Mind Charity. You've probably seen it all over my social media. I'm absolutely in bits. It's day 17 now. I've ran every day of them 17 days. My back is killing. Look, we've raised upwards of £700. We want to get over £1,000. The link will be in the description. Please click that and please sponsor as much as you can. Even if it's as little as £1, it'll go a very long way to helping people who use the Mind Charity. So, Leeds United then, you know, 1 win in 6. It doesn't make for great reading. Listen, I went on TalkSport this week. I said that. Doing little bits for Sky. Hopefully should be on Sky on Saturday as well, so make sure you're watching that. I was supposed to be on tonight on the pre-match show after Borough Fulham. However, that's all changed because the current live news story is, of course, the fact that Derby County could be facing a 21 points deduction. Fuck you, Derby. Every Leeds fan's absolutely buzzing. Just the timing of it as well. Obviously, yesterday was a year to the day when we had the PowerPoint presentation. And yeah, the EFL have absolutely trolled them. Wayne Rooney's Derby County was trending nationwide. Yeah, you just love to see it. So that was that's really good. Especially like I remember, I was on Instagram the other week and there's a Derby vlogger and he was like, oh, absolute scenes rerunning this away following of Derby County absolutely buzzing because Chris Martin had got him a point at Ellen Road, and I'm like, really? Is it that? Like, you got a point? Well, now let's see how he is getting on. But yeah, that's Derby County. The press conference itself though, a lot of people read into it what you will. Everyone will take different things from it. Bielsa did come across a little bit, you know, frustrated, went off on a bit on a tangent, you know, a few times. It's obvious that January, it's very pressurised. We need that striker by all accounts. The keeper and Poveda look like they're going to be done. I think the keeper's actually been training with us this week, if you listen to what Phil Hayes been saying on his podcast. It's the striker. I know Phil touched on in the podcast about he's been shown options by Orta and he's really set on Shea. So let's see. Look, I'm still on that. We can still make it happen. Look, there is a tipping point. Yes, Ralph Husenhassel says no. However, the board, the powers that be, once we hit that tipping point, they go, Ralph, look, it's your third choice. Yeah, I understand it, but listen, they're offering, I don't know, 80 million up front, 20 million in the summer, and plus a X amount loan fee. We're taking it, mate. Tough shit kind of vibe. And that's what could happen. So hopefully it doesn't rumble on too long. It's obvious nothing's happening ahead of QPR, but we need to get someone in that 10-day window between QPR and Millwall on the Tuesday night. We need to get someone in. And then it'll be a good window. If we don't get anyone in, then could it go the same way as last season? I think that's the overriding feeling amongst Leeds United fans. And I think Radrizzani's tenure as custodian of this football club will be made or broken on this January window. Regardless of what he's done commercially for us, etc., etc., it will mean nothing if January doesn't go well and we don't go up. On Leeds United then, of course, Douglas isn't fit. this left back position so frustrating. Does it mean Alioski's going to come back in? I understood the substitution of Barry on Saturday against Sheffield Wednesday. I thought Murphy was starting to get a bit of joy. I understood the substitution, however the roll of the dice didn't work and the left-hand side got weaker. Look, for me, I'd move Dallas. I'd move Dallas back at left-back. Let's put him at left-back. You know you're going to get 100%. He's going to be in the right positions the majority of the time. He's going to be an absolute workhorse. I mean, I'm surprised Dallas is fit after his injury against Sheffield Wednesday. It looked like he could hardly walk. I think Ben White passed one into him and it was like, yeah, don't pass it him. He can hardly walk. But listen, he's fit. I would put him at left back. That means Pablo, does he come into the centre? Do you bring Shackleton in? There's many things, but I think left back for me. Now let's move Dallas out centre midfield. Let's get him out of there and let's put him at left back because we're struggling in that area. That would be my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. So of course, still no sign of Forshaw and Roberts. Roberts is made of glass. It's really frustrating. You know, Douglas is made of glass. We've got a few players in there that just can't seem to stay fit, which is really frustrating. But look, the magic man Pablo's back. I think he'll start this game, so hopefully he can create a bit of magic and we can come away from Loftus Road. I believe it's changed now, actually, the name of the stadium, but come away from QPR with maximum points. Look, QPR are 15th in the table. Such a topsy-turvy season for them. I remember when we first played them, I did say prior to that game it was a bit of a false position. They hadn't really played any, you know, up there opposition, and when they had, they'd lost. And that's sort of been, you know, solidified really with their current position. Look, they've conceded the second most goals in the league. Defensively, they are so poor. I think there's only Luton that have conceded more than them. I think they've conceded like 51 goals. On the flip side, they're the second highest scorers in the division with 45. I think they've got a goal difference of -6, but for them to concede the second most, 51 I think, and then score the second most with 45, I mean, QPR fans must go to the game and think what QPR is going to turn up. Because even if you look at their last league fixtures, I mean, they lost at home to Hull 2-1. They then battered Cardiff 6-1 and then get beat by Brentford 3-1. So it is so up and down their season results. You know, out of the blue at times. Look at that, 6-1 against Cardiff. That's quite, you know, that's a very good result. I think Nahki Wells got 3 in that game. That brings me on to Nahki Wells. I mean, Nahki Wells he normally does well against Leeds. He's got amongst the goals this season. He's up there with the top scorers in the league, 12 for the season. I think he's bypassed and sort of spearheading the attack instead of Hugill now, because Hugill had got a few early doors, if we remember, when they did start really well. And of course they've got Eze. Eze is one of the best players in this division. It can play anywhere really, again, you know, just behind the striker. I think he played in the 10 last time out against us, but if you read what all stats aren't we, they've done a little thread, they're saying that he's playing on the left now. But listen, he's someone we need to 100% be ready for. I thought it was a decent battle between him and KP last time out. Hopefully KP can come out the other end and keep him in his back pocket, like he has done with many, you know, players of this ilk in this division. So hopefully that, you know, that battle will win out. But look, the game itself, look, I see maximum points from the next 3. I've even had a little bet with Connor on that. I think we win the next 3. And we start with a 2-0 win against... No, 2-1. I'll go 2-1 just for the fact that QPR score goals as well as concede them. I believe Nahki Wells will probably score as well. We may even go behind. But I do think we'll come away from QPR with maximum points and then pick up maximum points from the next 2. There, I said it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. Let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions over the next 3? Because they are very winnable. And for a team that wants to be going for automatic promotion, on paper, you should be winning them. And if you look at the next 2 fixtures after that, away at Forest and Brentford, you look at them and think, right, we have to be in a decent position ahead of them too. And that's why with these 3 games, with what's riding on it, the opposition that we're about to play, especially the Wigan one, exercise them demons, we pick up maximum points. We're going for 9 from 9 in the next 3, and we start with a 2-1 win against QPR on Saturday. Look out for your boy on Sky. If you are watching the game, I'll be at work, so there'll be no watch along from myself, but maybe one of the other lads will pick it up. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know your points prediction over the next 3. And yeah, make sure you sponsor me for Red January. Me, Gary from Talking Shut, Ben from Talking Shut. There is many Leeds fans doing it as well. Big shout out Danny Mountain, Andy Thierry, Smoking Stevie. The girls that I work with that have also jumped on board, but they won't be watching this, so I don't need to shout them out. But yeah, please sponsor us. Please help us get to 1,000. 17 days in, past halfway, backs in bits, but we'll get there. And I will see you on Saturday evening for my post-match chat after we've beaten QPR 2-1. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll leave it there. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds!